Mahazioth got dev wiped. I'm sure there's some out there that'll find some enjoyment out of this video, but I don't even think I wish this upon, some of the people I really dislike in the community. Now, cheaters and actual exploiters, meshers, skybase havers, stuff like that, if you're actually, doing stuff like that, yeah, you deserve your ban. But there's a lot of instances where people actually get dev wiped for no real good reason. And Funcom can say that the report meta is not a thing. Their report meta is a thing. Their Zendesk is terrible. It always has been. If you ever watch their live stream, that's like one of the biggest questions. When are you going to deal with the Zendesk abuse and stuff like that? And even in this situation, we got no answers, and I'm going to share those answers with you. But first, we got to figure out why we were banned. The reason it says we were banned: abuse of the claim system to prevent access to resources or building spots. Now, we lived in Keyhole for months, almost a year, and never got in trouble or anything like that. So why all of a sudden would we be in trouble for living in Keyhole? Our base design didn't change. We didn't expand. We didn't have crazy land claim or spam. So why are we banned for this? Well, the first things we did, of course, is contact the Zendesk because, that's just even better content. And Zoth had this to say: "Greetings, Exile. Thank you for your reply. And I apologize for the broken link. You should be able to find the information on claim spam specifics here." If you're wondering why he said the broken link, because his prior email literally sent a dead link that went nowhere. "In terms of specifics regarding your sanction, I'm afraid we're unable to provide with details on our investigation. I hope this helps." All right, we were asking why. That's it. That's all. We were just asking why. We didn't ask for the information of like who reported this, why did this happen, like who was this? Who was the person? Did you get lots of reports, stuff like that? We were asking, what did we do wrong so then we don't do it in the future? So what we get is this link. So if we head over, these are the two links that they had sent through the email correspondence with them: the official terms of service, conduct, whatever. And this would be ours right here: abuse of the claim system, where blocks are placed for no other purpose than to prevent other players access to resources and building spots. That's an interesting way to word it. That prevent other players access to resources and building spots. By that logic, you could say that anyone's base location is technically blocking someone else's base location, because it's like, hey, I wanted to build there, but they're built there, so I'm going to report them for building in a building spot I want to build in, right? Like, you get it? But anyways, they have a wonderful link here of showcasing some examples with pictures of what you shouldn't do. So surely I thought, okay, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think this was going to shine everything. As you can see, the first picture, it's just a web of spam. In the second picture, the same thing. More of that. Crazy bridges and stuff like that, roads and paths. Like, look at this stuff. This stuff is insane. It's just a bridge going across the water. They really hate bridges. They do. Like someone who built like villages, decorative land claim, like silly stuff like this. Stuff that our base had nothing to do with. Like the amount of space that these pictures are taking up compared to our base. This is it? Okay. So I came to the conclusion it's not our base. Then what is it? Why did we get banned? Our base never changed. We don't have tons of spam around. We have I think we had 3 pyramids on the outside. We had, I think, one right behind our base, one closer to the north, and then one on the side of our base, and then one in our base, because we had like a little courtyard, and then we had a pyramid in there, in case people blew into our outer walls, which were only 2 walls thick. We had a pyramid to, drop in if we needed to. Our building pieces didn't even, I don't even think we exceeded 11,000 building pieces. Like, we weren't even built up a lot, which is very odd that I just, honestly, I'm at a loss for words about this. But anyways, I did get some footage. Now, in this footage, you'll see there is a lore stone next to Keyhole. We made sure not to block this specific area. Also, there's an archer that spawns near it. There's 2 archers that spawn up on this ledge. And then, of course, there's more thralls that spawn in the back. So then it came to the conclusion that the real reason we were banned was because those thralls were not spawning. Now, this is a very petty thing to report someone for because you have no control over this. Like, you allow us to build in a building location, and then you're the ones that put lore stones and thralls next to it. And then when people build next to it, you say, hey, you can be banned for that. Then why can you build there? Hello? Like, Funcom, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You're a bunch of idiots. There's no other way around this. You guys are complete and utter morons. The incompetence blows my mind how this stuff goes right over your head and you just don't care. You don't care about the people that play your game. You don't care about the people that put money into your game. You literally are killing your own game with this. You have no outreach with your community, which you definitely could. Your community is small. It's not as big as you think it is. You could have definitely reached out to a lot of people that you ended up just, logging into the console and dev wiping a location, and you don't even do a good job. Like, you don't even actually clean it up. You don't give an actual reason. And even when they contact you to figure out, like, well, hey, what did I do wrong? I would like to not repeat this offense. You get some crappy website link like this. Like, what? How do you expect us to know what we did wrong here? It took us a minute to figure it out, but it has to be the thralls. Someone had to be petty to report that. And like I said, you're an idiot for allowing people to build in an area that they can get banned for building in. It makes no sense. If I go to the summoning place, guess what? I can't build in there. It's building blocked. If you guys are going to consider like randomly placed thralls on the map, like thralls that people need, resources that are important, make it so people can't build there. Because technically, by the logic of their terms of service, anywhere you build could technically just get you banned, right? I mean, by their logic, there's always something. Look at all the people that build on Noob River. There's lots of random thralls that spawn there. People block them all the time. So what? They're allowed to build there. They should be able to build there. You're the idiots that put the thralls there that allow people to build where these thralls spawn. Like, are you kidding me? Honestly, it's just ironic because during this time, we were dealing with some foreigners on the server that were building sky bases repeatedly. We'd find a sky base, raid that sky base. We'd find another sky base of theirs. They had arena champions. They had, that other one thrall that had a ridiculous amount of health. They had it in their base. We sent screenshots. We sent videos, very good videos to Funcom. Did this clan ever get banned? Nope. Did their sky bases ever get dev wiped? Nope. We raided them, but then when we went to go look at the sky bases to see if, they're still there, they're still there. And these people never actually, justice was never done to these people that were actually abusing mechanics in the game for an unfair playing advantage. It's kind of ridiculous where their priorities are. It's like you get a mass report and someone's like, oh, hey, let me log in real quick. Yeah. Yeah, they're blocking an archer spawn. Yeah, a Varpnir. Yeah, Varpnir, he can spawn there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to dev wipe these guys, Screw them. The fact that they've been playing on this server for months and never really had many reports about them. But the fact that they're blocking a Varpnir, that's just despicable, and they have to go. Like, but I'm happy it happened. Honestly, I'm free. I'm free of official. Official now to me is just like burn it and move on. Hop on a server, burn it to the ground, target the alphas, leave it, and you're done with it. Conan's not really a game you can live on a home server, unless you're living in the mesh and nobody finds you in the mesh or something, because seriously, the safest places to live these days, in the sky, in the mesh, and that's about it. Living on land anymore with the new update coming is going to be nearly impossible. But hey, before I end this video, I would like to give you some tips. If you're ever worried about getting dev wiped, here's some things you can do. Since Funcom is notorious for not actually being able to delete thralls, I guess they just don't have the technology for it these days. Bearer thralls, you could store some thralls on bearer thralls, important thralls. Also, place some stuff on perma structure, because when they dev wipe you, all your structures are going to go. And the boxes on them are going to go. But if you place stuff on perma structure, guess what? Your boxes are still there. Now, the biggest tip I can give you, you do not get banned for another 24 hours. So initially, when we got dev wiped, I did not get banned until the next day at around 6 a.m. Eastern, around the time, okay, let's say between 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. around the time my ban actually went through. So thank you for that, Funcom, because that gave us enough time to give ownership to someone else and rename the clan and do all that stuff. And we didn't have to lose everything because of your guys' flawed system. It's one of those feelings, though, at the end of the day, that I feel relieved. I just don't feel as stressed out now. Like, playing official and living on like a home server on official, it feels like a job. I mean, it's like a 40-hour work week if you think about it. I think, what is it, more than that? Like, it's insane. Every day, rating from 6 to 12. Every day. Or is it 11? Can't even remember anymore. You'd think I should know this. I played so much official, but it's like you have to be on 7 days a week for those hours. And Funcom themselves even said, we're taking away god bubbles because if you want to defend your base, you got to be online to protect it. Like, holy. At this point, official servers, the experience should be 10x, harvest should be 10x, and it should just be a free-for-all. Just like a blitzkrieg of just nonsense happening on it at this point. I realize I'm rambling right now, but I feel like the points are true. I don't think you should get dev wiped for something as minor as their mistake. Now, if our base had illegal stacking, spam all over the place, blocking the lore stone, stuff like that, whatever, I might be ruining the game for someone that really enjoys the PvE aspect of it and wants to know the story. But when you actually go out of your way to play by the rules, to make sure you're not stacking, manipulating building pieces in any way that could be considered exploitable in Funcom's eyes, I didn't really think blocking archer thrall, like, who goes to keyhole to get an archer thrall? Like, do you guys even know your game? Like, you can't build in the city. You can't build in the summoning place. You can't build in quite a few camps on the map. If you don't want people to be able to build there, why in the hell do you allow us to build there and then put random little thralls around and consider those thralls so important and an excuse to get us banned? it's it's interesting, but that was the dev wipe. We got dev wiped again. That one was even more absurd, and yeah, even some of our clanmates got perma banned, and it's don't tell me the report meta is not a thing, because it definitely is. Like, there was someone saying that he was reporting us 1,000 times with a script, and it's like, okay, great. Funcom can try to say that, no, we don't do anything without good reason. Good reason for what? Like, you can't even explain to us why we were actually banned. I feel like we earned that right. We're paying customers who put time from our real life. Time's all you got in life, and if you waste it, that's on you. And I guess you could say everyone's wasting their time when they're playing a video game, but we were having fun hanging out with friends. We had a home server. We had lots of fun on the server. So at the end of the day, you know what? Thanks. Thank you for taking it all away from me. Thank you for getting me off of official servers. I've actually been free. I've had more time. I've been actually doing things and, getting into hobbies that I haven't been doing a lot, because honestly, playing official felt like a job, and it just wasn't a job that I wanted to have anymore. So I'm not really that mad. I'm more mad for people that are going to have to deal with this in the future, that are going to get banned or dev wiped for honestly nothing, just because there is a flawed system in play right now and they can't take the time to fix it. But I think I've discussed this enough. I put my opinions and feelings out there. I am sorry if you have listened up to this point. I am sorry for the lack of content, but not having to be unofficial as much. I took a little break from Conan. I'm kind of waiting for the update. I've been playing other games. I've been working on music. I've been getting back into my photography, doing stuff that I actually really enjoy doing, and it's been nice. It's been good. It's been therapeutic, I should say. But I do have a lot of videos that I still want to edit and get out there. I have some already in the works. I will be trying to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. Along with, I would like to put out more of my music as I create it and master it, stuff like that. And, do different things with the channel as well. But, Conan will always have a place in my gamer heart. But, Funcom has kind of ruined the experience for me, especially on official servers. Like, it's no joke. If you've never played official and you're like, it can't be that bad, trust me, just stay away from it. That's what I thought. I was like, I can't be that bad. Like, come on, Funcom's not really dev wiping people for nothing, right? Of course they have a good reason. Oh no, it's not your enemies that are gonna have the last say. It's Funcom.